Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. We might be contemporary to one extraordinary historical event, and this is the Trump revolution. If everything that happened today, the 20th of January, 2025, is for real, and I explain why I say it's for real, we are, my friends, witnessing a global revolution. I'm not saying this mildly or just to have a little bit of a thing here. I will read for you about 7 articles, just the titles, and one of them I will linger a little bit. I will read more about it. This is what Donald Trump did in the first day at work. Unbelievable, with major implications, global implications. As I said, if this is for real, and everything that he did today, I'm talking about the executive orders and not only, get implemented, my friends, we might be living through another, let's say, Magna Carta, or American Revolution, or the discovery of fire, if you want. It's something like that. I'm not exaggerating. My only doubt is that, or something that breaks me from being too excited about this, is it's too good so far in one day to be true. I mean, I've been around the block a few times and I'm waiting. It's like I'm waiting for someone to shoot something. All right, let's start with the first article. Sputnik. Trump instructs aides to arrange phone call with Putin. That is phenomenal. This is fantastic. This is extraordinary. Next one. Trump team preparing early talks with Putin. CNN. The incoming US administration is seeking to arrange a face-to-face meeting with the Russian president to end the Ukraine conflict, the report says, which is fantastic, my friends. Officials within Trump's national security team reportedly began planning the call several weeks ago, CNN reported, adding that it remains unclear whether a date for the conversation has been finalized. The network noted the phone call would be a significant shift from President Joe Biden's imbecilic approach, who has not spoken directly with Putin for nearly 3 years. Nobody lost but we. Sputnik, priority Putin call, and the Ukraine conflict, turbo deportations, Trump's to-do list for day one. Next one, very important. I didn't think he will do this. I didn't think he will do this in the first day. Trump pardons January 6 rioters. The 47th US president has issued full pardons to around 1,500 people associated with the storming of the Capitol in 2021. US President Donald Trump has pardoned around 1,500 people involved in the storming of the Capitol building in 2021. Trump signed an executive order granting pardons in the Oval Office on Monday, hours after he was sworn in for his second term. The president granted, and I'm quoting, a full, complete, and unconditional pardon to all other individuals convicted of offenses related to events occurring at or near the United States Capitol on January 6, 2021. The order said, additionally, 14 people got their sentences commuted, and I'm quoting, "We hope that they come out tonight, frankly," Trump told reporters in the Oval Office, right here. According to The Hill, the pardon applies to Enrico Tarrio, the former leader of the right-wing Proud Boys group, who is currently serving a 22-year prison term for sedition. His lawyer told the publication that Tarrio was being processed out of prison. Now you tell me this is not a revolution here. Next one. Russia Today. Russia congratulates Putin. Trump. Putin says. The Russian president says he's ready for dialogue with his U.S. counterpart. Russia congratulates Donald Trump on taking office as U.S. president and welcomes his proclaimed intent to resume contacts between the two countries. Vladimir Putin has said during a meeting of the country's National Security Council on Monday. And I'm quoting, "We're hearing the statements of the newly elected US president and members of his team about the desire to restore direct contact with Russia, which were halted by the outgoing administration. We also hear his statement about the need to do everything to prevent World War III. Putin said, "Of course, we welcome such an attitude and congratulate the elected US president on taking office." My friends, that's good news. That's good news. Trump vows to release JFK, RFK, and MLK assassination records. So John F. Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy, and Martin Luther King assassination records. Fuck, these guys in FBI, CIA, and others are done. Or he will go away soon. The US president-elect has pledged to declassify government files on high-profile historic murders. He said this in the first term, but I think he has nothing to lose now. US President-elect, but his life. US President-elect Donald Trump has promised to make public more classified documents, government documents released related to the assassination of President John F. Kennedy, Senator Robert F. Kennedy, and civil rights campaigner Martin Luther King Jr. Hey, Reverend Dr. Jesus Christ, superstar. Speaking at the victory rally at the Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. on Sunday, Trump declared his intention to declassify the records. He said his administration will, and I'm going to reserve the overclassification of government documents, reverse, including those related to the historic crimes as, and I'm quoting, the first step towards restoring transparency and accountability. He added, "It's all going to be released, Uncle Sam. It's all going to be released." Now, the Kennedy scion has campaigned for the, I'm talking about Senator Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. said that he campaigned for the full release of government materials pertaining to the tragedies of his family. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has previously suggested that CIA could have been involved in his uncle's death. Well, look more than that, my friend. Next one. Trump signs executive order against censorship, governmental censorship. The US president has accused his predecessor of abusing the law under the pretext of fighting disinformation. Remember, all good until it applies to you. You see if he's going to be standing by against censorship. That's fantastic. Fantastic. He says that here. Trump signed a flurry of orders hours after he was sworn in as a 47th president on Monday. In the document, Trump accused his predecessor, Joe Biden, of, and I'm quoting, censoring American speech online platforms and pressuring social media companies to, and I'm quoting, moderate that censorship, the platform, or otherwise suppress speech, and the federal government did not approve. Under the guise of combating misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation, the federal government infringed on the constitutionally protected speech rights of American citizens across the United States in a manner that advanced the government's preferred narrative about significant matters of public debate. Government censorship of speech is intolerable in a free society. Hoorah! Trump asked the authorities to, and I'm quoting, ensure that no federal government officer, employee, or agent engages in or facilitates any conduct that would unconstitutionally abridge the free speech of any American citizen. Fuck off this guy. Next one, and let me show you how this weasel is doing, like in a banana republic. Joe Biden issues a last-minute family pardon. This is like a mafia, man. The outgoing US president announced a preemptive blanket pardon for his family members. These guys right here, these guys. Ongoing US President Joe Biden used his last moments in office to roll out a blanket pardon for members of his family, effectively shielding them from political repercussions they could face under Donald Trump. Biden claimed on Monday that his family has long been targeted in a concentrated effort to harm him politically. And I'm going, my family has been subjected to unrelenting attacks and threats while you are the president. Jesus Christ, shut the hell up. Motivated solely by a desire to hurt me. But I'm the president, the biggest guy. The big guy, remember? The worst kind of partisan politics. Unfortunately, I have no reason to believe these attacks will end. shut the fuck up. The pardon concerns any non-violent offenses against the United States 5 of Biden's family members might have committed starting from January 1st, 2014 to the end of his term as president. And I'm quoting, "I'm exercising my tyrannical power under the Constitution to pardon James B. Biden, his wife Sarah Jones Biden, first sister Valerie Biden Owens, her husband John T. Travolta Owens, and first brother Francis Bacon W. Biden," the ongoing president says, adding that the pardons should not be mistaken as acknowledgement they are engaged in any wrongdoings. Who's the tyrant? Remember this guy and others called the far right, the white supremacist, the fascist Trump, the Hitler Trump, and all that. Look at what they do. And the other one censors, bans censorship. So who's the Hitler here? Who's not even a Hitler? I mean, who's the Moses here? I mean, we can use Moses. Moses burned city-states at the order of his boss. So is that called genocide? But he kept the virgins. I wonder why. I think they work harder at, I don't know, the goat herding or whatever, the rearing the goats. No? Or maybe they work better somewhere else. What do you think? Why do you think these guys, the Israelites, read their Old Testament? I wrote 2 books on them. Go and read them. Word by word, my friends. All those verses interpreted with logic and facts and, the ancient Greek values that we have. And education, the culture, the civilization. Greco-Roman, that's what we are. We're not Judeo-Christian. All right? So nevertheless, here you have this guy who's pardoning his family. After he accused the other guy being the bad guy, look at him. And the bad guy comes and reverses this tyrant's garbage. If everything Trump is doing is for real and will be implemented, and Trump is staying alive, then we are witnessing, we are contemporary with a revolution, big global revolution. You'll see. Thank you. I'm very optimistic on this one. Very optimistic so far, because I said before Trump got into the office, I'm not sure if Trump signed or not with these guys, a prenup agreement already. And I don't know, he's too subdued. And I said, I want to see actions. Now, these are actions. We'll see if they will be implemented. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.